Hello and welcome my fab fans to Glam's new video. Wow, my voice really did that. Anyway, I'm going to be showing you how I made this rainbow bracelet. Yeah. So I start with rainbow beads, and I organize them in whatever order I feel like. And here, you get a corresponding rock bead to match it. That one's I have a lot of beads, so this is a lot easier for me. If you do not have this many beads, you might not be capable of making it the same way I am. I feel like this color is more fitting. Oh, this is almost the exact same color. That's lit. Oh, that's not a bead. Look how fabulous. Anyway, next step after you separate out all the beads you want to use, you either grab your silver wire or your gold wire. My gold wire is fucked up right now because every single time I play with it, it gets tangled. Because this wire is exactly like a slinky. Like, tell me you would not. Just, yeah. It's just, maybe I have a mental disorder. Probably. Most definitely. Now, you start with whatever color you want to start with and end with whatever color you want to end with. I'm just going to start from the bottom and go up. If you love how many beads I have, this took years of collecting. And took me hours of organizing. Because whenever you order these rock beads, the only way to get them in bulk is when they're mixed in a case, not organized separately. So it just kind of like majorly sucks. They're beautiful, and they're my favorite kind of bead, because I like rocks. But they're annoying to organize. I will say, I do plan on making multiple of these bracelets. And trade them with people at the con in June. Because I genuinely like trading bracelets. I know that I'm going to be the one getting the shittier bracelets. Well, the cheaper material bracelets. But I didn't spend very much money on all of this anyway. Most of it was gifted to me because if you know people, you get free things. Especially if they're moving. Because they're getting rid of all their old jewelry, all their old stuff. And if you're really pretty and just innocent and autistic, they're going to see you and think, I don't want a charger for this. That's how I got a free diary.
And the party was over, and our time on earth was through. I wanna hold you for a while.
I will say some of the compartments have multiple different colors in them. And that's because I wanted to keep all of my beads in the same containers so that I would only have to grab 2 instead of like 30. Because in reality, I could probably separate these beads out into more categories than currently, because I definitely mixed some different rock types into one section. And there is a way to differentiate them. You just have to know your rocks, but laziness, you know? I'm about to say, I'm like, I know these are beads. Where's the hole? I will say the only reason I don't cut it first is in case I cut it too short. The only thing I think about is how much beads I want, not how long or big the bracelet I want. If you think about it the other way, then do it the other way. Now you just connect it at the top. And then I can just turn it upside down. Let all the beads fall down to the bottom. I cut it. And then I just twist it. And then boom, I got another rainbow bracelet. That took me 17 minutes. I will say, the first one I did it in a different pattern. I started with black. So I'll show you how to start it in other colors. I feel like this one would fit there more. Okay, I got the turquoise. sometimes I'm watching YouTube and I just hear the most concerning things. I'm just not expecting it. And I probably should. Because I watch channels like The Boys. Because they're awesome and I shouldn't be caught off guard by it, you know? I should expect it by now. Okay. That's the wrong one. I already did that one. I took this one. Yeah. A darker green. I feel like I'm organizing it way more organized, and I don't know how to feel about that. Other than be slightly annoyed. I'm gonna use this one because it's shiny and I want a shiny piece. Okay. Oh, I gotta read that. To be fair, I have a lot of pink colored beads. Oops. Haha. I will say I'm going to be making silver ones because I don't like gold, but I did make the first one gold because I couldn't find my silver wire. It's not like you're going to see it much anyway. Oh wait, technically I don't have to add this bead. And it in pink. I'm only going to be doing this until I finish making enough to fill in time. But bracelet making is one of the easier jewelries to make. At least to me. If I sound awful, it's because I have bad allergies. The allergy season hit, and now my throat likes to fill up with mucus and makes it so I struggle to breathe. And it's not sickness because it's clear. It's just mucus and irritation. Oops. I remember I traded one of the bracelets where it had a defunction where some of the beads were fitting inside other beads on it, so it just looked like it was missing spaces or missing beads. That was the first bracelet I traded, and she was like, "This is such high quality," and I'm just like, I mean, out of all of the bracelets I made, it is the least quality, but I know the materials are high quality. I'm very selective at what materials I'll use, because I don't like using, I don't like using plastic beads very much. I usually prefer using crystal beads, like these rock ones. I do like occasionally using plastic beads like these, but they have to be a specific shape, size, and or color. I'm very selective of what I grab. I chose these because I was like, they fit every color scheme that I love. rainbow. And if you question, I didn't vote for bracelet making, you voted for my choice. And my choice was making bracelets because I like jewelry making. That's my hobby. I like cosplay, but the part of cosplaying that I like is recreating characters' jewelry, but making it high quality instead of plastic, like, pieces. I remember a witch being like, you shouldn't mix certain rocks, that can give you bad luck. And I'm like, I'm being very selective with what ones I'm using. And I still technically have not used rocks that mix energies in the wrong way. These bracelets offer mental protection and happiness. Got 3 in total. I actually don't know how many I can make in an hour. I just realized I might be a bead short on it. Oh? This one I am. These two are next to each other instead of separate. What happened? I think one of the beads broke. Oops. This one I added white. This one doesn't have white. I did miss a bead. All of them are gonna have slight defects, I guess. Oh well. Use a white stone in this one instead of a clear quartz. Clear quartz is more for balance, white stone is more for purity, but that's okay. Citrine. Okay, now I'm going to put the greens down. That's yellow. I need greens. Do, 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 do. This looks good. The reason I like silver way more than gold is because, one, it's stronger. Two, most gold online is not going to be real, which means it's an alloy mixed with other metals, or not even having any gold in it at all. So you're less likely to get scammed by just getting something that's fake gold, or just gold tinted. Which also means it will be way cheaper. It's stronger. This is not real gold. No, never ever wanted real gold. I was looking for something that looked gold and was shiny like gold, but stronger than other metals, you know? Stronger than gold. Gold is weak. That's why I hate it. I'm a silver person through and through. I've always been a believer in that jewelry should last forever, or generations upon generations. With just minor need for restorations. Like, one of the beads broke on one of these, I could easily fix that. I'm not going to, but I can. A main reason I like using this kind of metal for bracelets instead of other, instead of like elastic or something. I do own elastic. I could make elastic stretchy bracelets with the same exact beads, but I don't want them to break, and I don't want them to be easily broken with just a pair of scissors. 'Cause I had a brother, I say had, I still have him. I'm seeing him later. He's giving me a ride to work, 'cause he's awesome. Despite me losing my car. I mean, he's still an awful person, but like, he shows up when he needs to for his family. But that's just the love-hate relationship I have with most people. me. Oh, I still have more bracelets I can make. I didn't expect me to go through this so quickly. I thought it was going to take me longer to make 4. Because the first one took me so long. I'm going to say this now. I'm highly certain I have some sparkly black beads. Ha ha ha. I knew it. You probably won't see it on camera because it's really tiny sparkles. But I fucking knew it. Well, this is definitely going to be the last bracelet I make. That means I made 5 total. I did make 4 during this video. Huh. Ooh. Also, if you wonder why I do the tree logo from my choice, I drew that. It's the logo on the cards that I give out when people meet me in person, so that, hey, if you want to follow me, here's all my socials. Though I am the exact type of person who would do something to troll people. So I feel like if I put a generic man's name on my cards instead of a woman's name or a gender neutral name, I can just mess with people. Like, imagine if it just said, like, Andy or Joseph. Generic, like, man names. Or stereotypically man names. Or Derek. Or Lewis. Because I get flirted with by, like, dads at cons. Because they see my adult tag, they look at my face and the fact that I'm in cosplay. And I'm just like, okay. This is my life now. I will take photos with their kids, though. That's something I would always do, just in general. I might not like kids, but I will be nice to them because they don't deserve my hate or disgust in them entirely. It's not their fault. It's nobody's fault but my own that I have mental illness problems. I'm the one who has to manage my own. Which is also why I'm like, if someone passes out, I feel bad for them. But I also wouldn't complain about it. Because if you don't choose where you have a medical emergency. Those just kind of happen. Imagine we could choose when we have our mental issues or physical issues be affecting us. We'd probably schedule them to not happen at all, if we could. But if we had to, we'd probably keep putting it off like the updates on our computers. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Peace, love, good night. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.